Christian from URBS, and the first question is that an NGO? What is that? Okay, so URBS is an agency of government responsible for registration of companies, business names, partnerships. It also does registration of intellectual property, so that's the department I'm from. And we also do registration of marriages. Yes. Now, I knew that one will take us out of here. We really want to talk about it because when you talk about it, everyone, I know they have this question. When married, what does it mean? My bride is not registered. But I'm from IB and also talk about business because I was informed that that's one of your interests. So I'll start with intellectual property because obviously I'm biased towards that. What is intellectual property? If they ask you, what does it mean to you? Yes.
Just a rough. If I own an idea,
Yes.
if I come up with an idea, then I have to register that idea. Like rights.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? They say this was interactive, so I'm trying to. Don't fear. When I was studying, I remember one time our lecturer said there are no stupid answers, but only stupid questions. And in the next few minutes, I asked a question, and I still regret it to this day. It was a stupid question, and you can imagine I was like, okay, I wish I hadn't said that, because I was thinking, why did I ask that question? So there are no stupid answers, and I'll be asking the questions. When you come to ask the questions, you'll be the bright ones. I'll be giving the stupid answers. I was visiting the jails. Have you been to the jails? There is this pedal device you use to the child. It's very interesting and it's very innovative. I sit in an IB office. I have not seen an application for that pedal device. And I can assure you, the moment it hits the market, particularly Kenya and Nigeria, you will lose it. Because it's very simple, it's very useful. Some of you have heard of something called Sustainable Development Goals. One of the problems is sanitation. And this is a solution that is easy to market. So whoever came up with that device, tell them quickly that when I leave here, they should come and see us, and we see what we can do about their innovation. The value of their innovation is in their intellectual property. If you do not protect whatever innovations you have with IP, there are very high chances that you are going to lose that innovation to unscrupulous people, to more clever people, to people who know how to do sales more than you. Okay? Intellectual property, that's what it is. So she had the idea, and yes, she was right. It refers to creations of the mind. Everything that comes out of the mind. In other words, everything that man can create has an aspect of intellectual property. Because everything starts with an idea. Where did I see it? Yes. Everything starts with what you have in your mind. Some first imagine, I was reading a sort of an American entrepreneur called Mars. The man wants to go to Mars. Okay? He has the money, he has the ambition, and he likes the sanity. So he's insane enough to think he can get to Mars, but he'll get there. It's an idea. And there are different types of intellectual property. The first thing you should know is that IP is a legal construct. So that's why you see me, a lawyer, speaking to you, innovators. It's a legal construct. Because ideas are ideas. But how do you secure them? How do you determine that this idea matters or it doesn't matter? So, law provides for what constitutes intellectual property. If you're an inventor, they'll tell you you can get a patent. If you're a musician, they'll tell you get copyright. If you're a publisher, they'll tell you copyright. If you have a secret formula, they'll tell you a trade secret. So, ideas, important, they are protected by IP. There are two broad categories of IP. One is industrial property, the other is copyright. So when someone talks about industrial property or copyright, they are talking about intellectual property, but just two different sides of the same coin. Industrial property protects patents, trademarks, geographic indications, trade secrets, and so forth. Copyright as well. Copyright protects literary and artistic works that are original and fixed in a material form. So a book, music, computer programs, databases, all those things are covered under copyright. Sculptures, photographs, all that is copyright. I hope you're following. Start with one industrial property. Patents. I know some of you have heard of patents. They've told you it's a complicated thing that only American companies that are rich can afford to do, or it's not relevant to you. What are patents? The definition is there, but if I ask you to guess, what would your imagination tell you about what a patent is? Okay, before today, who had ever heard of a patent? Sure. Now we have responses. Okay? So what does it mean? You are my neighbor, woe unto you. So I'll start with you.
I figured a patent was like, let's say that someone pours the patent to the bulb had to be something new. It can't be a variation of something that already exists. So I thought it was something which had to be brand new.
Okay. All right. So he has an idea, and he's on the right track. A patent vested is an exclusive right granted over an invention. Any invention. An invention is technical solution to a problem in any industry, including agriculture. And an invention can be a product, like that device, or it can be a process. So chemical formulas, that kind of thing. So if your invention is one new, what you refer to, and I'll tell you what new means, non-obvious and useful. Remember those three things. New, non-obvious, and useful. You can get protection by a patent. What is new? Something is new if it has not been disclosed anywhere in the world. Did you get that? Yes. In law, they will tell you something called novelty. It's the same thing. So, your invention is new as long as it has not been disclosed anywhere on this planet. So you might be seated, you are a graduate student, come up with an innovation, you publish a book, you put it at advert or Makera, you keep it there. Okay? So if the person examining the patent application for an innovation similar to yours lands on that book, although it is only one copy, it will defeat your novelty. It won't be new. So, when I was reading URBS, there was this innovation, I think, and some other people. They were there, brimming with excitement, displaying their innovations on some big screen. There's a picture on your website. Now, if an examiner is going to look at your innovation and see how you can protect it, he's going to pull out that picture. He's going to get publications that you made. Remember, it's your innovation. And then say that your innovation, as at the date that you applied for the patent, cannot be protected because it's not new. And the reason is you, the applicant, disclosed your own innovation. In other words, you defeated your right to get a patent by your own disclosure. So, I had to be here today because some of you are making that mistake. You need to know us, come to office and say, you know what? I have an idea of something that works like this. What can I do? Okay? So one, it should be novel or new. Two, it should have an inventive step. What does that mean? It means it should not be obvious to a person of ordinary skill in that field. Not an expert. A person of ordinary skill in that field. It should not be obvious to them. And I'll show you pictures and tell you what an inventive step is. And in Uganda, a person of ordinary skill, according to law, that's the definition provided by law, is a person who actually knows something about something. So that's a very low test. Okay? So it should not be obvious. That's the second requirement, non-obviousness. So a person of ordinary skill, not an expert. Most of you here are innovators. You are experts in your field. But when we are examining your patent application, we are not looking at your skill. We are looking at the skill of someone who has an idea of how this thing should work. So we ask ourselves, is this thing obvious? And when we are determining obviousness, we look at what is called prior art. Prior art is a complicated legal term, but the only thing it means is that everything that has been disclosed before the date of the application becomes prior art. As simple as that. So if someone comes and says, your innovation was used prior art, don't get confused. Just don't confuse. It's just saying something has been disclosed before the date that you made your application for the patent. And number three, your innovation should be useful or should be industrial applicable. There's a guy who told us, came to apply for the patent for a generator that could eternally generate power. He said the first time you apply energy, so you have fulcrum, at the end you have a weight. Okay? So he said the first time you release that weight, as it moves, the fulcrum, there's one side that is heavier than the other one. So as it moves, it reaches a certain point, it turns by itself. Now you put a motor the other side of the fulcrum, and the thing just keeps rotating because of the weight that exerts when it moves from a certain height to a lower height. I don't know if you are physicists, you know anything better than me. You understand what I'm describing? Yes, so he just said it's going to work eternally. We don't really know. We might not be scientists. Well, I'm not a scientist. I have colleagues who are engineers. But this is impossible. It cannot work. Where is that energy coming from that keeps turning the thing? It can't be, from nowhere. There must be something that acts on it to create that energy, to generate that energy. You know the laws of energy? Yes. Now the geniuses. So told him, your innovation is not industrially applicable. So your innovation should be within the bounds of physics. That's the easiest way to put it. Okay? So those are three things. Must be new, must not be obvious to a person of ordinary skill, and it should be useful. Any questions? Patents are the strongest form of intellectual property. The reason is very simple. Patents protect ideas. Alright, there's a question.
So we're talking about patenting inventions.
Yes.
What about innovations?
Yes.
Which are not necessarily the same as inventions.
Okay. Good question.
You also say that to patent any product, must be within boundaries of physics. What about if you want to patent like magic? Sorcerers have two amazing things. What about that?
Okay, two important questions. One is all about innovation. Before I ask what is innovation and how does it differ from an invention?
An innovation can be a new way of doing something. So, for example, it's not reinventing the wheel, but just iterating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You are on the right track. An innovation is one of the hardest things by us to define what an innovation is. But the OECD defines an innovation as an application of an invention. So anything new that you apply to make certain improvements or changes to either a business, a product, a process, whatever it is, will constitute an innovation. Imagine this was a place for people to do research. You turn it into a conference hall and you start charging fees for people to use it as a conference hall. Okay? By basic definition, just that process of converting it and making it a conference hall will be an innovation. It doesn't have to be IP, it's just application of a new way of doing something. Okay? So it can be anything. Innovation can be anything. So an innovation, if it is an invention, can be protected by IP. Otherwise, okay, I think I have a definition. I'll get you the definition. I should have it there in my laptop. Then someone asked about magic. Can you get a patent over magic? There are things that you cannot get protection over. One, discoveries. So Newton cannot get not a patent over his laws of physics. E equals mc squared. They could not give a what? Patent over it. Okay? Discoveries. So you are working in the bush, you land on a new plant that does magic stuff. You cannot get a patent over that plant. Two, theoretical games, mathematical formulas, concepts, their basic form, those you cannot get a patent over them. Human parts and human beings, you cannot get patents over them. Plants, animals, except microbials. So you cannot get a patent over a plant, over an animal, but you can get patents over a microorganism. Okay? Yes, so there are exceptions. And what is most important again is, if you apply the criteria, how would you describe magic?